when they call for peace and safety, then cometh sudden destruction. Get a cup of coffee. We've got war, rumors of wars, mass suicide bombings, chemical weapons being used, attacks on other nations, and President Obama is on his way to Israel for peace. What? The Bible says, but of the times and of the seasons, brethren, ye have no need for me to write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. But ye, brethren, are not in darkness, that the day should overtake you as a thief. You are the children of the light, and the children of the day. We're not of the night, nor of darkness. Therefore let us not sleep, as others do, but let us watch and be sober, be ready, be serious. All right. Are you serious? Well, I am. As I just did I just did a YouTube video a moment ago. At least 56 people killed, 200 wounded in horrific car bomb explosions. 16 explosions throughout the city of Baghdad. This, the 10th anniversary of shock and awe, when the United States Marines and the United States Army made its way, and the United States Air Force began to soften up Saddam Hussein's kingdom of the butcher of Baghdad. He's dead, been pulled out of a spider hole, his son shot and killed, and Saddam swung at the end of a noose. That didn't solve anything. 4,100 dead Americans later, $2.4 trillion later, and there's 16 car bombs, 56 dead, 200 wounded. But wait, there's more. Yesterday, and I want to thank Nick of New York, Alexi, Jonathan, Reverend Gary, and just about everyone else that's keeping an eye on what's going on in the Middle East. But Syrian warplanes strike Lebanon yesterday. Syrian warplanes strike Lebanon. But wait, there's a whole lot more. Besides Syria flying warplanes into Lebanon and attacking a border town, accusing the Sunni Muslims of helping the Muslim Brotherhood freedom fighters who are sneaking into the country of Syria by way of Jordan, where they're being paid by Saudi Arabian Sunnis $1,000 a month to train to fight by who? Americans. Assad is pushing back. But while he's pushing back, he's already been accused of using chemical weapons on his own people a few months ago. And I actually did videos showing a guy literally gasping for air, trying to breathe after being laced with chemical weapons. Now, the big story of the Associated Press is that now the rebels are using chemical weapons, and they've killed 16 people today. What's up with 16? 16 car bombs. Baghdad, 56 dead, 200 wounded. Muslims killing Muslims. Radical is Islam. Jihadists seeking glorification in somewhere in a paradise with Allah, and 72 virgins await them after they murder and mangle, and the mayhem, and the Muslims, and the madness, and the meanness, and the maliciousness, and the madness, and the men, those misguided messengers of Mecca. What's going on? And now we have 16 dead, Syrian Muslims because they were killed by the chemical gases that they got from Saddam 10 years ago when the United States went to war to stop him with the weapons of mass destruction. Wow. What goes around comes around, I guess, in the Middle East. It's getting ugly. But don't worry. They're talking peace and safety. That's right. As President Obama plans on going into Jerusalem to pull together a peace agreement. Can he bring peace to the world? Can he bring an agreement that would get the Iranians to lay down their nuclear ambitions? Can he stop Kim Jong-un from pushing the green buttons like a PlayStation 3 game and with dreams of exploding the Capitol and blowing up the White House and murdering the president and murdering U.S. soldiers? Can Obama roll back the tide of the radical Islamic movements of Al-Qaeda and the Taliban and Al-Shabaab and Somali pirates and the Hezbollah and the Hamas and the Palestinian Liberation Organizations? Can he roll back the anger, and can he stop the murdering, miserable message of those radical Islamic extremists from Iran, the Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, and all of his little clerics that run around with President Mahmoud Ahmadinejad? Can he stop the hatred? Can he put an end to the violence? With the stroke of a pen with his left hand? He is Barack Hussein Obama, the son of a Muslim from Kenya, whose mother, he's multiracial, multi-religiously trained, ethnically prepared, mentally he has the capacity. Even Hillary said he could part the waters, heal the oceans and the seas, bring forth rainbows and the sounds of birds chirping in the middle of the day. He is the son of a Muslim from Kenya and the son of a atheist. He did live in Indonesia, the most Muslim nation of the world, yet attended elementary school at a Catholic school to understand Catholicism and Christianity. He did also was taught Unitarianism. He came back to Hawaii where he spent time living with his grandparents that were Methodists, that taught him the ways of Protestant Christianity. He went to Harvard Law School where he was taught secular humanism and communism and studied the writings of Saul Lewinsky. He moved to Chicago and met up with the Weather Underground radical Bill Ayers. And the William Davis guy was another one of his teachers. He's seen it all, experienced it all, met most of it all. But can he walk into Jerusalem tomorrow, 5 days before the Passover? Can he literally go into the ancient city riding his Democratic Party donkey in a 7-year peace agreement around his satchel? Can he stroll in there riding his limo called the Beast and sit down with Benjamin Netanyahu and in 5 hours' time craft a 7-year covenant of many peoples? Are we on the brink of something historic? Are we on the brink of something biblical? Are you serious? Get a cup of coffee and just reflect for a moment. Reflect for a moment. Just calm down and reflect on this for a moment.